Hello and welcome. I'm so happy you've chosen to spend the next 15 minutes with us. My name is Ruth Cologne Wagner, and I'm the Director of Training and Development with NIAPers. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020, and this is the beginning of our effort to share with all of you mindfulness exercises that will support you as you begin your workday. During this very unusual and challenging time in our nation, we know that stress and anxiety are high, and the work of the helping professions is different now. When in our history have we been so concerned about close contact with other people? We're social animals, and it's one of the reasons we do the work that we do. Whether we're mental health providers, firefighters, officers, doctors, nurses, and those special people stocking our grocery store shelves. You are all our essential workforce, and we thank you and we appreciate you. Now I'd like to take a moment to explain our purpose. NIAPers, or the New York Association of Psychiatric Rehabilitation Services, is a change agent organization, and we support behavioral health providers and the people receiving services. And we do this through our vigorous advocacy efforts, our direct practice, and our systems transformation, training, and technical assistance services. Now, while our roots began in New York State, over the last decade, we've expanded our heart and our passion to the rest of the nation. So what is Start Your Workday Mindfully, a daily NIAPers 15-minute retreat? Well, we are an intentional effort to support you as you begin your day, and we strongly believe that mindfulness will support you and strengthen you and center you as you begin the hard work of your day. Start Your Workday Mindfully will only last approximately 15 minutes or less, and this will be enough time to recharge your batteries to get you started on your day. Every day will consist of 3 parts: a brief educational component, a mindfulness exercise, and then we'll end with an inspirational quote or maybe even something silly. So before I go on, please consider this a daily gift to yourself. We all live life on the run, and rarely do we stop to smell the roses. That old cliche is pretty valid. Let's stop and smell the flowers. Stop and look into your doggy's eyes. Stop and call that special person you haven't spoken to in a long while. Stop and appreciate all that life has given us. Did you know that mindfulness practices have increasingly become the mainstream? Now, while that may be true, it is not true that everyone begins mindfulness from a peaceful place. And I am a testament of being one of those people who didn't quite understand mindfulness or even its benefits to my life, both professionally and even personally. As such, I approached it with a lot of trepidation and an unclear sense of what I was supposed to experience during my quote-unquote mindful moments. If you're like me, I was intimidated by mindfulness because I imagined a person in a meditation position, silently in a state of bliss and enlightened for hours. I also imagined a person in a challenging yoga position. Now, I definitely can't be enlightened for hours, and I most definitely can't do yoga. But as I grew in my mindfulness practice, I realized that my image of mindfulness was just all wrong. All I needed was my mind and my body, and for me, my soul. So to be clear, the definition of mindfulness is simple. It's being present in the current moment. Jon Kabat-Zinn defines it as paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. It's such a simple definition, but for some, it can be so difficult to accomplish. Together, let's take this day by day, and we'll experience how easy it can be. So let's begin with our very first mindfulness exercise. Today, we're going to begin with our breath. First, find yourself a comfortable seated position. I want you to sit back into your chair and relax yourself in this position. If comfortable, close your eyes and gently breathe with intention. And I want you to notice the immediate sense of relief at reducing the stimuli around you. Focus your thoughts on your breathing and just observe. Now let's manage our breathing with intention. It's our tool that we will use here to center us and for us to spend time in this one moment. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do this with intention, but please at your own level of comfort. Focus on the feeling of your breath filling your lungs, and as you breathe out through your mouth, notice how your body sinks a little deeper into your chair, grounding you to this earth. Your mind may wander, and that's okay. Don't judge yourself too harshly. This is natural. Let's just take the moment to notice when our mind wanders to the past or to the future, and bring your attention back to your breath and how relaxed you feel in the present moment. Allow yourself this comfort. As you continue to breathe, redirect your attention to your neck and shoulders. You may notice some tension there. Let's work on letting that go. Rotate your shoulders in circular motions. Forwards or backwards is up to you. As you breathe in through your nose, rotate them up. And as you rotate them back down, gently release your breath through your mouth. Let the release of your breath and the downward movement of your shoulders pull you deeper into your chair as your tension dissipates. Again. As if floating above yourself, observe the tension floating away from you and into the sky, away. Breathe in and feel your lungs expand. Breathe out and feel comfort. Your mind is calm. You're in the moment. When ready, slowly open your eyes and be glad. A moment in time is precious, and you found it. Our breath is a mindfulness tool that we always have available to us when needed and wherever needed. Give yourself a few minutes to use your breath to recenter yourself whenever needed. You're in control. Tomorrow, we'll discuss the foundations of mindfulness practice, and then every day, we'll go a little bit deeper into each foundation of practice, and then we'll practice it. For our providers, please share this with the people that you work with and encourage them to access this on their own if they have the means to. And if not, we encourage you to use this with them in your work. We want to encourage their self-compassion as well. I'm very interested in hearing from you, so please share with me your favorite mindfulness exercises and or quotes, and I'll use them during our sessions. Again, my name is Ruth, and you can email me at mindfully@niapers.org. Follow us on social media using the hashtag mindfullyniapers. The inspirational quote of the day is from Amit Ra. If you want to conquer the anxiety of life, live in the moment. Live in the breath. My favorite, though, is my own, and it's not quite a quote either, but it's akin to what we were speaking about earlier, about stopping and smelling the roses. And it's, stop and look deeply into my cat's eyes as I wonder with joy if he wants to nap with me, or with puzzlement and fear, wondering if I'm his prey. And it's probably the latter. Thank you and enjoy your day, and talk with you tomorrow.